योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। राम 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 Yogi Ram Surat भगवान श्री योगी राम सूरत कुमार की जय। सर्वं योगी राम सूरत कुमारार्पणमस्तु। With deep gratitude to the fountainhead of grace, which ever flows to promote every devotee to a higher dimension, we have offered the Nama lotuses at the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Likewise, whatever is left over of the day, we shall continue to offer every action that's being done through us by the Divine as seva lotuses at His feet. For what else is the fruit of our living? Now today also we shall go through a story which tells us, which depicts very vividly the psychology of human mind and teaches us a moral as well. There was a very poor, very poor pujari who had no income at all, literally. He had to beg many times to get his food, otherwise he had to go starving. Nobody really cared for him. But then, he was also worshipping God sincerely, despite his misfortunes. One day, as he was going, thinking of begging, because he was feeling hungry, someone came in the opposite direction, and that was none other than Lord Krishna in a different form. He gave a coin and left. This pujari was very happy, but at the same time he noticed it was just a metal coin, nor silver or gold. It was just a coin, a copper coin. And he was wondering what he could buy with that. Anyway, he continued to go on the pathway. And then he saw a purse containing a lot of silver and gold coins, a lot of money. He was a sincere man. He was also doing puja. So as soon as he found it, he thought somebody must have dropped it there without knowing. So he should find the right person and then hand it over. So it became his responsibility. He started to go inquiring. He went to so many people and asked, but everybody denied that they dropped it. It was those days, so people were still honest. Now just imagine a situation like this now. Every one of them would have claimed it. But then everybody refused to accept it, saying that they did not drop it there. Finally he thought, okay, there is nobody to take it, so it would seem that it's a gift from God and I shall keep it with me. The minute he thought he would take the money as his own, his psychology changed, meaning the mind, there was a subtle change in the mind, because now he was possessing money. As he further moved down the road, he saw a poor beggar, worse than him, also suffering from some disease. There was no food at all. He was in a very pathetic condition. Now this Pujari pitied him so much, and yet he thought, oh, God would take care of him. I don't have to give him anything. So he kept the purse to himself, would not give anything to him. He went ahead. Now you see the poison had entered because of the possession of money. And then as he went further ahead, now he came across a particular gem. It looked like white diamond, and it was shining so much. He felt very happy. Okay, today is a great day for me. I'm getting gift after gift of grace from God. So there was one more possession, so he ran to the place, and then he took the stone in hand. As he was very busily engaged in taking the stone, he was a little careless about the purse that he was having, and suddenly a thief jumped upon him, pounced on him from somewhere, and snatched the purse containing the money, the little bag, the Jolna bag containing the money, and ran away. Now he was very shocked. He knew that he lost that money, and there was no way he could find the thief again. But then he felt happy because he had now a diamond. But then, now when he looked at it properly, he found it was only a glass piece. He was once again upset about the whole thing, and he didn't know what to do. Now he had only the coin that was given by Lord Krishna, of which he thought nothing at all. He thought it had no value at all. What would he do with it? So he almost forgot about this coin, and then there was a pond on the way, and he saw a man was fishing in the pond. He already had 2 fish there in his bag, which were jumping about, trying to find water. They were trapped. Now this man, he has lost all possessions. Now once again, he was back to his original mind. And when he saw those 2 fish, he decided he had to rescue them from this man. Otherwise, they would become food to him. So taking pity on that, he approached the fisherman and offered the coin that Lord Krishna gave, thinking that he might not take it at all. But to his surprise, the man who was fishing took that coin and gave the fish to him. Now immediately the Pujari took the fish to his house, put it in a mud pot with water so that they could stay alive until the next day morning when he could put them in the pond again. The next day morning when he got up, he was getting ready to take the pot also so that he could release them into the pond. When he looked into the mud pot, a great surprise and wonder, he saw 2 diamonds, dazzling brightness. He was surprised. How could that be? The fish were alive, but then along with that, there were these 2 gems, the diamonds, shining brilliantly. Now he knew it was no glass piece. It was the original one. Again, he was struck with wonder, and then he took the diamonds and the pot, and they released the fish into the pond. Now suddenly it struck him that as long as he was free from the money, from the possessions, he was very generous, sympathetic, and honest. But as soon as the bag of money came into his hand, the money that belonged to someone else, when it became his possession, he pitied the beggar on the way, but he would not give him money. He did not come forward to help him with the money. Now when he thought, absolutely no strings attached, that he would just save the lives of those fish and later release them into the pond, as though he was being rewarded for this great act, there were 2 diamonds unexpectedly. It must all been the work of Lord Krishna. And then the pujari was very happy. After that, he did not suffer from lack of food or wealth. Now, this story is a story for kids, actually. I thought it's meant for everybody. That how the mind changes as soon as we come into possession of something, and how we are rewarded for every good act of ours. Because God notices. He notices our bad thoughts and good actions and bad actions. He keeps an account, and we are rewarded or punished according to our thought and action. We shall now make our prayer to Bhagwan. For that's all we can do. We have to pray and beg, and that a million times, for His immediate divine intervention to change the course of the world, which is full of violence today. Bhagwan, it's very shocking what is happening all around. We beg you to bring in peace, unity, discipline, control, and harmony into the lives of people so that they live a dharmic life with remembrance of God. We also beg you to stop these violent wars with their disastrous effects so that peace be prevalent. And we once again beg you a million times to bless the whole world so that there should be no thought of war at all among the countries of the world. There should be no mention of the word war. And we beg you again to keep under control those sudden attacks of killer diseases, the violent furies of nature, and those devastating accidents. Now today I would like to add one more prayer very seriously. It's meant for all of us to pray because we all know that in Uttarakhand, Uttarkashi, that people have been 40 workers have been trapped under, and they are unable to bring them out. They are trying and trying now. It's almost 1 week. There was hope in the beginning because I think in the south, in the East Asia, there was some students were caught in a cave and they were unable to come out, and then somehow they rescued all of them. So people were hoping that now with so many facilities around and people, they could be brought out easily. But then 1 week has gone, and as they were trying to push a huge tunnel inside, a tube inside, through which those workers can crawl out, more and more the earth is giving in, the rocks are breaking, and there is more rubble now. So they are finding it very difficult to push the tube. As soon as they push it inside, again there's a break of the rocks and the rubble now. So it's getting more and more difficult, but still everyone is happy because so many people are helping, trying to bring them out. So it's imperative that we pray for all of them to come out safely. Of course, food is being sent through a tunnel, but they have to come from the original tunnel. So let's all pray wholeheartedly that Bhagwan should do something so that they can come out safely and alive. We also beg you, Bhagwan, more than anything else, to uproot all the negativities of the human mind which are responsible for today's world of violence, whichever country people belong to, whatever religion they have embraced. Everyone has to go through some suffering or the other, and that without help or protection because of their past bad karmas. The law of karma is relentless, precise, unsparing. It doesn't spare even avatars. All the same, we know above this, there is this costless grace of God. So let's appeal to His generosity and compassion that God should reach out, or Bhagavan should reach out to all these people all over the world under some suffering or the other without help or protection. We beg you again, Bhagavan, to protect all those unselfish people who have been working hard for the welfare of the others from unnecessary, unworthy, unhealthy remarks of criticism and aspersion. We also pray to you to promote the economy of the country and its growth in varied fields of activity so that India would reach that high state of world teacher to conduct the whole world in the path of Dharma. We pray to you in all earnestness and sincerity to chant your powerful name ceaselessly and joyfully, and the unbroken remembrance of your leelas and teachings so that we assimilate them and make them into our Atma Shakti. Please bless us all to be only sattvic instruments in your hands and not rakshasic, even by mistake. Please bless our everyday life so that we run it as an offering to you and not be caught by the temptations of Maya. We also seek that ultimate state of being, the state of bliss and peace, the state of pure awareness of yours. But then we need to be purified. Our minds are at the moment full of those residual latent tendencies of the past karma and worldly desires for possessions. So what happens? There are sudden attacks of vicious fear, vicious anger, and words that pour out like fire with poison, jealousy, vengeance, passion, and sorrow. The mind gets swayed, and the sorrow particularly that people, despite all the blessings they already have, they catch hold of something that they lack in by comparing themselves with other people, and then they hold on to it. And they begin to grumble and complain. Finally, they fall into depression and medicine. Bhagavan, you have thundered out that the divine name is a very powerful weapon that can destroy all our karmas and purify our mind. We take refuge in your powerful name and seek your blessings for our early purification. Wherever we live in this world, whatever work falls into our hand, we know it's all your work. We should be able to do it as seva to you, and that joyfully. without any unhealthy competition or jealousy, so that every one of our actions would become Atma Shakti. Please bless us to be able to accept whatever life brings to us, be it a joy or sorrow. They come to us because of your sankalpa, your will, and also our karmic account. But then, it is all your will that it should happen. So whatever comes from you can only be a great blessing, a blessing meant for our spiritual transformation, for our greater good, for our closer kinship with God. So we have to hold on to this idea. The mind would not accept anything which is not profitable, which is not a benefit for us. And here it is, it's a blessing. It is definitely a blessing from, a greater blessing from God. How? If you trust the wisdom of God, because He is arranging everything in our life, and whatever He arranges in our life is the best that can happen to us. This is the truth, the only truth about life. But then because we title it differently, we think it's a bad happening. We also react very badly, collapse, and try to move away from God. But then God puts a blessing even in punishment, which pushes us back to God, and every adversity would end up as higher wisdom, purifying our mind. Bhagavan, we beg you to bless us all so that we will be always grateful to you despite all the adversities, which are only higher blessing. We also seek your powerful blessings for all the species of the cosmos to be lifted to a higher plane. And finally, we seek liberation from the vicious cycle of births and deaths, repeated births and deaths. We are tired. What is the root cause of this cycle of births and deaths? The utter selfishness of this I and mine, our identification with the body. It's ahambhavam. We beg you, Bhagavan, to uproot this ahambhavam and promote Atma Bhavam so that we all be blessed with that immortal life. Living in you, in merger with you, or eternal servitude, in surrender to you, you, that eternal supreme divinity. Jai Yogi Ram Sir.